If you're a parent, this story will touch your soul. Meet Nolan Scully, a brave 4-year-old who faced a rare cancer. Despite his pain, he kept smiling. In his final moments, Nolan sat up and whispered to his mom, "I love you, Mommy." Then, he closed his eyes forever. His love and courage continue to inspire us all. November 2015. The air grew colder. Families prepared for the holidays. But for the Scully family, the world tilted on its axis. 4-year-old Nolan, a bundle of energy with a smile that could light up a room, was diagnosed with rhabdomyosarcoma. It was a rare, aggressive cancer. A parent's worst nightmare had become their reality. Ruth and Jonathan Scully, Nolan's parents, struggled to process the news. How could their vibrant little boy be so ill? They clung to hope. They vowed to fight alongside Nolan, their love for him a shield against the fear that threatened to consume them. The Scullys dove headfirst into the world of hospitals, treatments, and specialists. They learned a new language: chemotherapy, radiation, oncology. Their lives, once filled with laughter and playtime, now revolved around Nolan's care. Nolan endured countless rounds of chemotherapy. He faced radiation with the heart of a lion. The once energetic child now battled fatigue and nausea. He lost his hair, his small body bearing the brunt of the treatments. But his spirit, though tested, never truly broke. Through it all, Nolan's parents were his pillars of strength. They read him stories, sang him songs, and held him close when the pain became unbearable. They celebrated small victories: a good day, a bite of food, a faint smile. They clung to hope, even as the darkness threatened to engulf them. Nolan's story touched the hearts of their community and beyond. People rallied around the family, offering prayers, support, and donations. Nolan's army was formed, a testament to the power of love and the resilience of the human spirit in the face of adversity. The Scullys clung to the hope that Nolan would beat the odds. They prayed for a miracle. But fate, it seemed, had a different plan. A routine checkup brought them face to face with their worst fear. The cancer had spread. It was terminal. The oncologist's words hung in the air, heavy and final. Ruth and Jonathan felt their world crumble. How could they say goodbye to their precious boy? How could they possibly bear the unbearable? They were given a choice: continue aggressive treatment with little hope of success, or focus on making Nolan's remaining time as comfortable as possible. It was a decision no parent should ever have to make. Yet, in their heartbreak, they knew what they had to do. They chose Nolan. Nolan, despite his young age, seemed to understand the gravity of the situation. He knew he was sick. He knew his parents were worried. And in his own way, he tried to comfort them. He spent his remaining days at home, surrounded by love and the familiar comforts he craved. He played with his toys. He listened to his favorite stories. He soaked up the precious time he had left with his family. When the pain became too much and the hospital bed offered the only solace, Nolan made a request. He wanted to go to the place where the nurses were nice and didn't poke him. He understood. He was ready. His parents, hearts shattered, honored his wish. They took him to the hospice. The hospice became a sanctuary for Nolan and his family. It was a place of peace, love, and quiet understanding. The nurses cared for Nolan with tenderness, easing his pain and offering comfort. Ruth and Jonathan never left his side. They talked to him. They sang to him. They told him how much they loved him. And in those final precious moments, Nolan gave them a gift more profound than words could express. As his tiny body grew still, Nolan looked up at his mother, his eyes filled with love and a wisdom beyond his years. "I love you, Mommy," he whispered, his voice a mere breath. And then, he was gone. Nolan Scully, the brave little boy who had touched the hearts of so many, had peacefully passed away. He was 4 years old,